Well, greetings. I want to talk to you today about dating and tell you why dating is dumb. The main reason why dating is dumb is because it puts two people together that already have like an attraction for each other, and it allows them to mix in together their sexual force before the two of them actually know whether they're compatible long term. So this is why dating is dumb, and here in the West we need to move back to the idea of courtship, and I'll even go as far as to say arranged marriages. Now, people might say arranged marriages, no way, we're free. In America, we're free. We're the land of the free. We don't want arranged marriage. That's understandable, but the reality is, if you look more closely at the countries that do practice arranged marriages, you'll find out that arranged marriages have a much lower divorce rate. So it's super important for people to consider this idea that we don't necessarily know ourselves the best. We can hire professionals. We can rely on our mother and father to guide us. Now, I know in America today, a lot of people have problems with mother and father because we've got, ever since the 1960s, we've had a major psychological propaganda machine that has worked and churned to destroy the nuclear family. And if you don't believe me, you can go and see that divorce rates rose precipitously starting in the 1960s. And this all boils back to television. If you've got a television in your house, if you watch Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, any of those major media network garbage machines, you need to destroy that root into your life. Get it out of your life. Destroy the videos, throw it all away. It's all garbage. It's all designed to take men and turn them into weak little pissants, and to take women who are beautiful and wonderful and make them hyper masculine. This destroys the polarity in a marriage. So this is why you need to cut that junk out of your life. And the whole idea of dating came from that popular media of people saying, oh, let's get together and let's hang out and let's just have fun, and wind up having sex, because that's what, young men are just totally into it. They want it more. I mean, young women probably want it too, but it's more a masculine thing. Testosterone makes men much more visually driven, and it's important, for us to have that. But so many young men today have been misled to think, oh, I'm somebody if I can prove myself in the sexual area of my life. If I can have a lot of women in my life, if I can be somehow wealthy in that category, that's going to make my life better. We've had these individuals like Jeffrey Epstein, and before him, Hugh Hefner. I mean, you can even go back to the Bible and talk about King Solomon and all of his wives. It's a natural masculine thing, and I think it's a byproduct of testosterone. But the key is that you have to overcome that. You have to do what St. George did. You have to defeat the dragon. I talk about all this in my book, The Sacred Bedroom. No, I talk about this all in my book, The Sex Education You Never Received. And you can get a free copy of that book by visiting the website below, beyond-dating.com. Get a free copy of that book, read it. It's designed for single people that haven't been married yet, but I think it has beneficial information in it for anybody, really. And you can certainly share it with your young people in your life, and get them started on the right path to a happy, successful, and sustainable marriage, not the garbage that we see today of all the divorce and all the abortions and the pregnancies, unplanned pregnancies. This is not what we want. This is not what we want. And it's really important for us to avoid that. So this is why you want to throw dating out the window and use courtship. So courtship is simply celibacy until you get married. So this means if you're a young woman, you say no. If you wanted to, number one, if you're a young woman and men come to you and want your phone number and things like that, you direct them to your father. And heaven forbid you don't have a father in your life who you can trust to send men to, but the father is the gatekeeper to the daughters. That's the major aspect, the major most important thing for a father to do when his daughter reaches that age of having enough development physically to start becoming attractive to men out there. Her father is the one that guides her and protects her. So that's very, very important for the father to do. But I think I'm maybe running into other topics here, and this video is getting a little lengthy. So I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to say thank you so much. May God bless you. As always, before I end, check out the link, visit the link. Please help support this work. It's not my work. It's from the Heavenly Father. It's important to save the institution of marriage and to protect the family unit across the world. And America is the leader, I would say the major leader in the world today. So we need to start home here in the USA and fix that. So that's it. May the light in you prosper, and I honor that light in you. Peace.